Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Not bad. Thanks for asking. So, what would you like to practice today?
Sorry.
What would you like to practice today?
Uh, I would like to practice a casual conversation.
Okay. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Anand Raj. I'm a teacher. I belong to eastern part of India.
Hmm.
Hmm. I
You
have
say
couple of
Eastern
hobbies
or
like
Western?
it is
Okay.
eastern part of India.
Okay.
Hmm.
And what subject do you teach?
I teach a spoken English. Like I train my students how to speak in English.
Okay. What are some of your teaching methods?
Just I encourage my students to speak a broken English or whatever little English they know, and I
Okay.
just as they start opening up their mouth, I teach them grammar, a little bit grammar, not too much, so they can translate from their mother tongue to English,
Uh-huh.
and I try to make them speak as much as possible. So my method is just practical method. I encourage them to speak uh, as much as possible. Yeah, I do not care about whether they are speaking good, wrong English, right English, broken English, but I encourage them to open up their mouth, and that's how slowly they gear up.
Why are most of the students scared and shy at first?
Most of the students,
Are they scared or shy at first?
they are very scared, very shy at first. They do not want to speak. Like they sometimes I have to encourage them a lot. I have to motivate them to speak in front of the class, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
once
in
or
front of the
twice.
class.
Yes, it is class. It is offline class where 30 students sit in one time.
How many? 30?
30, yeah, 30,
Oh,
30.
wow. So it's like public speaking.
Yeah, it is kind of public speaking.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's why they are very afraid because it is offline tutoring center.
I
It's
see.
not a
Are they,
one-to-one.
yeah, are they adults or students?
They are teenagers.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. So what percentage of your area do you think people are fluent in English? Is it about 30%, 50%?
I would say not even 5%.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, because it is not our first language, it is our second language, and people are learning it out of necessity, right? So they do not know how to speak in English. I mean, they understand English, but as far as the spoken part is concerned, they can even speak a broken English, but very few can speak fluent English. Very few.
Oh, wow. So where do they learn? They learn it in school as a second language?
Yeah, they study in English medium itself, but they do not speak in English. Yeah,
I see.
kind of irony.
So, so that's where your job comes in. You try to get them speaking.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my job is.
Okay. Well, you must have a good business then.
Yeah, it is good business. But India, we do not call it a business, although it is business right now. Like teaching is not considered as business in India. It is
No?
considered as a, yeah, no, it is not a business in India. It is a holy business, you can say, right? Because you are teaching somebody, you are imparting knowledge to someone. So imparting
Oh.
knowledge in the matter of uh,
But
what
they
should I
pay.
say? Yeah, yes, they pay. After all, they pay. After all, we do not consider it a business. Yeah,
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah, quite
Mm.
interesting.
Okay. So, what did you say? It's out of necessity. Why is there a necessity for them to speak English?
Because English is a global language, and right now it is one of the most influential languages of the world. And everybody
Right.
needs to speak in English at their job, at their corporate career, or everywhere English is needed.
Mm-hmm.
Even in a small jobs right now in India, you need to speak in English. So that's why it is out of necessity, right? It's
Hmm.
like everybody wants to speak in English. And even English is becoming a kind of a status in India. If you can speak in English, people will look up to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really, a little bit. Not too much, but yes. But if you knew English 5 or 10 years ago, then definitely people will look up to you for sure. Yeah,
So it's like a status symbol.
yeah, it is becoming.
Okay. So what do you think about in like 20, 30, 40 years from now? Do you think that English is still going to be a global language?
I don't know about the future because I cannot predict the future 30 years down the line. But I definitely can predict 10 years down the line, people will definitely speak in English, and English is going to be one of the vital languages of this world for next 10 years, 20 next 10, 15 years, because science and technology is changing so fast, so we cannot predict the future, what is going to happen, and what will be the global situation after 20 years, 30 years down the line. But in next 15 years, yes, people will speak English. After that, I don't know.
What about Chinese?
Chinese, yeah, it is one of the most spoken languages of this world, Mandarin. But after all, I think it is not influential. It is less influential. Like people speak this language in China itself, and little bit in other parts, little bit in different parts of the world too. But influence of Chinese language is not on the people and on the globe. So I think Chinese has no hope right now. It cannot take place of English, but
Okay.
English will definitely develop as time will passes. For next 15 years, English is going to rule. Uh, and Chinese was being spoken by the most of the Chinese people, and China itself has very large population, and because of that, it is one of the most spoken languages because China has lots of population, and their like its population itself who are speaking in English, and they are still sorry speaking in Mandarin. They are still speaking in Mandarin, okay, Chinese. So that's why it is one of the largest spoken language of the world. But as far as English is concerned, it has been spread to all over the world. It's not that certain part of the world is only speaking English. Whole world is speaking in English. That's why English is going to play a crucial role in people's life.
Hmm. So is it obligatory or compulsory for students in your country to learn English in school, or is it an option?
It was option before, but right now still it is option. But as far as your daily life is concerned, your future is concerned, your job is concerned, has become necessary. Although officially it is not necessary. Nobody is compelling you to speak in English, but your job is compelling you to speak in English because the same person who knows English and other does not know English, the one who knows English will have upper hand on the job opportunities, right?
Yeah.
That's why for job opportunities and for other things, English is important, and it is playing a vital role in shaping up the career of job aspirants right now.
So if English is the top global language, what would you say is the second most important language someone should learn?
Yeah, it is the second most important languages of this world after their mother tongue, right? So I think English is the second most important languages of this world.
Okay, so first the mother tongue, then English, and then what would be the third?
What would be the third? Third, I think French might be the third.
Really?
Uh, no, I don't know actually, but I'm just predicting. Okay, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. Yeah.
What about
So
Spanish?
Spanish, yes, not French. Then Spanish. I think Spanish would be either French or Spanish. So I do not live in Europe, so I don't know about which one is most important, French or Spanish, because most of the European people learn either French or Spanish. But if you look at the Asian people, they learn English. So it's so what is most important, French or Spanish?
For sure, Spanish. For sure,
Then Spanish
especially
might be the third global language.
yeah, for sure.
Most.
Especially if you're planning on going to the United States, I
Mhm.
think that you should learn Spanish. Yeah. All right, that's interesting. And now, what about universities? How is it? Do you have to know English or a second language to get into university?
No, you do not need to know English, but right now most of the examinations are being taken in English in India.
Oh,
One of the reputed examination of the India is IAS examination. Okay, so civil services examination. Uh, so in civil services examinations, one who knows English, one who give examinations in English, have more opportunity to be selected as
mm,
a as a service manager. I mean as a IAS or other jobs. So I
yeah.
think English is playing vital role, and even in most prestigious examinations of India is being taken in English, and they are giving importance to the English aspirants, and they have upper hand rather than the one who knows local languages of India. So that's why yes, it is becoming important language in India.
But are the university classes taught in native local language or in English?
No, it is being conducted in native languages, like in local languages. If I'm in Bihar, like it is being conducted in Hindi,
Okay.
and in other local languages, they have different local languages because India is a very huge country. It has lots of local languages, more than 700 local languages being spoken in India. But mostly, I think 50, 60 languages are alive, and yeah, classes are being conducted in all these languages.
Wow. Is it easy to understand some words or phrases from other local languages, or are they very different?
Some are a little bit interconnected to each other, so you can understand, but many languages are quite different from each other. Like if you go to the southern part of India, and if you come to the eastern part of India, there is a huge difference between both these languages, and you
Mm,
cannot understand what South Indian are speaking and what Eastern Indian are speaking. Like both have
mm.
different tone, different language, different speaking style. So everything is totally different.
So, is there one national language that everyone has to speak?
Yeah, there is a one national language, but still it is not a national language because most of the South Indian do not speak in Hindi. But Hindi is
Mm,
known as kind of the national language of India. But
mm.
most of the South Indians cannot speak in Hindi. Right? They do not speak in
Oh,
Hindi at all. Yeah, but East Indian and North Indian speaks very well Hindi. So and it is the big part of India. That's why Hindi, you can consider Hindi as a national language of India.
mm. And the capital is that's in the central, isn't it? Or is that north or south?
It is in north, right? But it
Okay.
in center of the north. Delhi is the capital.
Yeah, yeah. So it's more northern. Okay, interesting.
Mhm.
I see. All right. Well, thanks